If you cannot read, this video is about repasting and cleaning the inside of my laptop to see if I get any extra performance and see how much cooler it'll run. So this is a 10-minute Cinebench run testing the CPU throttling to see how hot it gets and how much it throttles. And this is before I repasted the CPU and cleaned out the fan. And as you're watching, you can see it is just sitting comfortably in high 80s, tickling 90, sometimes going above 90 here and there just now. And we don't want that. It is not great to have it run that hot. But as you can see, it got 2,127 points. And I want to see if that number goes up with cleaning out the fan and repasting the CPU. And now it is time to get into this oven of a laptop. And now that the laptop is open, you can see that I immediately touch the heat pipe to see how hot it is, just to see if I can burn myself. And to be honest, I was quite disappointed at how not boiling hot it was. And here I am removing the fan power cable, which I don't need to. That was completely useless. I could have unscrewed the fan and just moved out of the way, but unscrewing the fan is also useless because it's separate from the heatsink. And now that all the screws are removed, boom, there goes the heatsink, and see, fan and heatsink are two different pieces. It was pretty cool to see how small this little laptop CPU was. And here I removed the fan, and it was a good idea to remove the fan, and you will see why. Boom, look at that. Good thing I removed that fan. That, I think repasting the CPU is probably a complete waste. I could have just removed the fan and it would be great. That would have fixed everything. And here I'm going to remove the dust from the fan, and you will see that it built up enough dust to create a landing pad for a 5-story building. And as you can see, the side of the fan was not nearly as bad, but still very plugged up. Now the fan is still a little dusty, but that's not as much of a problem as that plug that was in before. And now I'm cleaning off the heat pipe with toilet paper. I've seen YouTubers use wipes, Q-tips, but toilet paper seems to do the job just fine. Which, why wouldn't it? And now look how shiny that is. I slammed the camera down, but look how shiny that is. Absolutely incredible. And here goes the Arctic MX4 thermal paste. And I was pretty nervous about this because I had next to no idea how much to put on. I know less than a desktop CPU, but I don't think I put less, which is fine. It looked like there was too much thermal paste before, so I don't think too much will be too much of an issue, I hope. And here goes the now unclogged fan back in place. And now the camera's gonna fall down. Absolutely diabolical fall. And I wanted to make sure that there was no thermal paste on the camera, which there wasn't. Very nice. Now that the fan is secure, I can put the heatsink / pipe back on. And it was this point that I realized that the heatsink is also dirty, which why wouldn't it be? And with the itty bitty teeny weeny I want to be a heatsink all cleaned out, time to get all this heatsink heat pipe back in place. And as you can see, I do this like a total professional, even though this is my first time taking apart a laptop cooling system. Now I tried to evenly distribute the pressure because that's how YouTubers do that, which I tried, and even if I didn't succeed in doing that, it's the thought that counts. And now to see if it boots, which it should, but I was kind of nervous that I banged the camera on the motherboard so hard that it broke. And now to see if it boots. And it does. Of course it does. I am a master. And I was trying to feel for more airflow, which I didn't feel. And there is my hamster. Not my hamster. I found that picture on Discord. And here I was shocked that I already jumped up to 70, but I think that's because the frequency jumped way up to like 4 gigahertz. And there I am feeling for my airflow, which I didn't, but it did sound better. Like less restricted, more smooth. Not quieter, but smoother. And here goes the cinnamon trim after repasting and cleaning the fan. Well, I should say unclogging the fan. I didn't really clean, I just unclogged it. The fans are really ramping up, but frequencies, okay, now they're still above 3 gigahertz. I think it, oh, I don't remember how it did before. I already forgot, but that actually looks pretty good. Still over 3 gigahertz. They did hit 90 at one point. CPU package, well, that all did get pretty high, but now the fan seems to be going at full bore, and with no whatever was in it. Okay, finally at below 3. Not for long. Oh, here we go. That was below 2. Wow, look at those temperatures. A little over low 60s. I mean, come on, this could go much faster. Oh, it drew 42 watts. Oh my god. Holy crap. 42 watts. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow. 42 watts. Wow. What a beast. Oh, come on. It could boost higher. Look at those temperatures. Oh my god. That's crazy. I wonder how long every well, I wasn't watching. Should have been watching. Probably none of them hit 4.2 gigahertz that long. They could hit it now, 100%. And at this point in the video, Kitty decided she wanted to be part of it. Below 60. And it's only at like 2 gigahertz. Not even really. Come on, it can boost higher. Why won't it? It's not used to having so much thermal headroom, I guess. Or something like that. It's done. 2,927 points. Wow. And before Oh my gosh. Before it was 2,127. That's 800 more points. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, this is quite cool as well. Awesome.